my name's Oli Trussell, and I'm here today to talk about how I've been using Google Forms for automatic feedback. So if you've got a tablet, a device, smartphone, anything like that, if you go to this URL here, you can get involved today. So it's bit.ly/BETTquiz2014. All right, that'll be in the top right throughout this presentation. So I'll just go through the plan for the session. I'm going to talk about my background, what the problem was, and what the solution we came up with. Talk about how we deployed flipped video using YouTube, how the automatic feedback looks to the students, what we do with it, and then I'll give you a live demonstration of your responses. So if you go to that quiz up there, it's a 6-question quiz, very easy, and I'll show you at the end what we do with it. So, as I said, my name is Oli Trussell. I'm a secondary maths teacher. I teach in a school of about 1,000 students. We're a selective county, Buckinghamshire, and we're a non-selective school. So this isn't the cream of the crop of students, but we love them. The problem we found. So last year I was made second department in maths, and we had an issue with our homework. It was inconsistent in both the quality and the quantity. And a lot of teachers were just saying homework for homework's sake. It generated a lot of marking, and the feedback to students was ineffective at best. So what we wanted was a video. So we heard this concept of flipped learning. We wanted to record some of our key concepts and send it home. They needed to be short and punchy, and we wanted to use Google Forms to basically identify what students did know and what they didn't know before the lesson started. We also wanted to somehow alleviate the marking pressure, so using spreadsheets, the formulas, the functions, and the scripts in there. So we needed to leverage technology to make homework more effective, flipped explanations of key mathematical concepts, filmed and posted on YouTube, and then the students were going to self-differentiate and choose videos available to them. So it would start from the very basics and go up to quite complex A-grade stuff, and the students would choose where they wanted. And then fill out a Google form to let us know, firstly, that homework had been completed, and also let us know what they'd understood. Then the summer holidays happened, and as you all know, if you are a teacher, you don't have much of one, so we developed this, and I'll talk you through what we had. So I developed a spreadsheet template that is, first of all, easy to use so that any member of staff in our school will be able to use it. What it does is it automatically marks quizzes right or wrong. It gives a class percentage for each question, and it gives a list of students that got each question wrong, so it's really useful for kind of targeted intervention. And just by entering a few cells of information, it will also automatically generate personalized feedback. And with one click, you can send it to automatically email to students as they submit a form. So I'll explain how we do it. We have a Google site, and this is our scheme of learning. And so what students will do is they'll click on the videos, watch a few videos that they need to, and then click on questions, and they'll go to a very quick Google quiz, a Google form. The videos are about 2 to 4 minutes long. So we used YouTube Analytics, and we found that any videos slightly longer than that, they were kind of bouncing off after about 2 or so minutes anyway. So we kept them quite short. They're just very, very small topic-specific videos. And then what comes is they come in these responses. So this is all automatic. So if you use this spreadsheet, I'll show you how to use it at the end. It automatically tells you which is right or wrong based on a correct solution at the top. So as long as after you fill out your Google form, you fill it in one time with the correct answers, all of this will automatically be generated for you. You can then also analyze classes. All right. So if you're head of department, you want to run this out across your whole department, you can see which teachers are doing the best or the worst. As a class teacher, you can see, okay, which topics they didn't do so well on. For example, if I was Mr. Tear Young, I probably wouldn't look at these first few topics because all of my class have understood that concept. So it's really useful informing our planning before we even start that lesson. We get a list of incorrect students automatically as well. You haven't done anything here. So it automatically tells you if you wanted to do a quick intervention group with this group here, it tells you exactly which students got that question wrong. And here's where it gets really quite clever. If you fill out just a few bits of information, such as tell the spreadsheet which topics are which. So in this example, we had 5 questions about triangles and square numbers, 3 about finding missing terms, and so on. This is the specific feedback. So we found that when we were marking, we were writing the same comments over and over again, just in different kind of formats in different books. So this kind of does that automatically for you. So if they got topic 1 incorrect, they would get this feedback. If they got topic 2 incorrect, they would get this feedback, and so on. We use a method of marking called SIR in our form, which is strengths, improvements, and response. So we tell the students what they were good at, tell them how to improve, and give them some time to respond to us, all right? Build up a dialogue. So down here, you just literally fill out a few questions you'd like them to respond to if they got that question wrong. And there we go. And so this is what the written feedback looks for the students. I'm just going to reiterate, all we had to do was set up a form and fill out those few cells of information, and this is automatically generated. It gets emailed back to the students if they put in an email. So at the top, we get the strengths. here it tells us how they need to improve, and at the bottom it gives us some questions for them to respond to. So it builds up a dialogue in their books. What we do with it is we print the feedback onto stickers. So not very digital, I know, but our heads of department like that. It then goes in, and during our next marking session, what happens is during class time, we'll respond to those questions and just tick it and either confirm they got made progress or not. What we could do with it. So we're now Google Apps for Education School. We could use Google Drive to create evidence folders for each quiz. So as this gets sent to them, what happens is now we're sending an actual Google document, which is editable by them or commentable by them, and we can actually do all the response and dialogue in there with comments. Key questions. What would Ofsted make of this style of evidence of progress, and can it be digital, or are we still in a physical world? So if there was a classroom observation, would it be okay to maybe give them an iPad with a Google Drive folder with all the evidence? That's for you guys to decide. And I'm going to very quickly go through. So if you would like to, this is the website where you can get this spreadsheet from. All right, bit.ly/auto-feedback. And I'm going to quickly show you. So if you manage to fill out a quiz, we've got the live responses here. Okay. So automatically, this has happened today. I don't know if we've got anyone there, but it's automatically told me if you got the question right or wrong. So there was a very quick quiz I sent out. On top of that, we can see class results. So just from today, I've done nothing, just while we've been talking. It's told me exactly which students have got which. So if I was Miss Jones, I would know that none of my students know what the Amazon logo looks like. And if I was actually caring about that, I would maybe focus on some intervention there. Incorrect students. So we've got a list of all the incorrect students here. So this is really useful. There's quite a few here because I've got selected yes. Then you can obviously select by teacher here. And so on. And then topic score breakdown. This is quite useful as well. And so if we split it up into topics, it will tell you exactly which student didn't understand exactly which topic. And then, if you have checked your emails, what happens is it's automatically generated. As everyone submits a form, it generates a document and emails it out to them. So if I show you one here, it automatically saves it in a folder for you as well. I'll choose one like Roger Rabbit. And so this is the email that the students automatically receive. And so you can obviously customize this. It's very easy. There's none of this school stuff on the basic template, but on the website it tells you how, if you want to customize it, you can put your own school logo on there. It gives them a grade, gives them some feedback automatically, a few questions there, and on the next page it tells them what their answers were, what the correct answers were. And this is all done literally with nothing, no extra work from you. All you had to do, so this is that website I talked about, bit.ly/auto-feedback. If you were a Google App School, you could click there. If you are a non-Google App School, you can just click there. And then all you have to do is click this, and it will prompt you to make a copy of this spreadsheet in your drive. So I'll show you in your drive now how this works. This is now in your drive. And it appears there. So what I would recommend, if you fancied using any of this for free, instead of pressing create form, just go to here. And all you want to do, so if I wanted to do a topic on, let's say, adding, I'll type in adding there and then press create. And what happens is it automatically creates a form and a template script. Sorry, I haven't authorized it. You might have to do some of this scary stuff. Just press accept. I won't use your information. And then press create, and what will happen is this form and this spreadsheet will automatically appear in your drive. I've used this, although I'm a maths teacher, I've got colleagues in English department who've used this successfully, history, science. So although it doesn't work necessarily with longer answers for quick multiple choice, it's perfect because it gives you an instant kind of straight away glance at who knows what. And you'll see these are automatically coming up in your spreadsheet. So we've got adding student responses and in a minute adding question form. All you've got to do is then exactly as a normal form. So if you created a Google form before, it's no different at all. The only thing I would say is the first 3 questions, just leave alone. That's all you've got to do. And then from there, you will automatically get all that stuff I talked about. So all of these first few topics there will automatically come up. And if you want to generate this automatic feedback, you just got to fill out a few of these things here. All right. All the instructions are on that website, and I'll put it back on there. It was bit.ly/auto-feedback. So if any of you want to try this out, I'd strongly recommend it. My Twitter is @OliverTrussell. This will be with Google. Has anyone got any questions they'd like to ask me now? I think there might be a microphone about. Any questions? No. Okay, fantastic. I'll be around here for the next half an hour if anyone's got any questions. That's me. Thank you.